Hey guys, everybody coming on here. I don't know how well you can hear me or not, but giving you guys a little tour of downtown Portland before going in towards a crowd. So this right here is the Apple Store. This whole giant mural here. I'm getting used to the gas. And here's the mall. It's also murals. But as you can see, it's almost like it's another normal day down here. There's traffic and homeless people everywhere. Well, I highly doubt Ted Wheeler will be back out ever again. Maybe during the day when they're definitely peaceful. But at night, not a chance. After he got that cup thrown at him and almost nailed his head, and then getting chased into the Portland building by his voting base. Yeah, he won't be coming back out. So most all the businesses downtown here are shuttered. It's definitely come down here one of these daytimes during the day and show you guys what it's like at night and how it's not very different. Yeah, I'm walking to the protest. It's the largest crowd tonight that I've seen at all. Just so you guys know, I might not be live very long just because it's never safe. They like to watch people's live feeds and find out where people are at and then bother them. So we're gonna do a quick walkthrough and then probably bounce. Coming up on it right now. So up here on the left is the Federal Building. We got the fence up still. They're doing this because they hate the police. They've said it multiple times. That's why.
Your ass better call somebody.
There's a whole bunch of tents in the parks again. Well, thank you, Russian trolls. Alright, making our way to the Justice Center now.
All cops are bastards! All cops are bastards! That's $110. Is that okay? I was like, no, it's dead ass.
Over here in front of the Justice Center, there's an equal amount of people. Portland police has not responded at all in the last 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, like that's like.
As a matter of fact, they had a call this morning. Protesters thought that somebody was a cop and they assaulted them. Called 911. Police and the ambulance showed up. And the police actually left the scene because they said that them being there caused it to get worse.
The people at home is not putting themselves in a position to matter down here. Where you are, where you at.
So usually this is the
Right now we in front of this building.
peaceful side.
Right, door number 2. We don't. But we're making them uncomfortable. Why? Because they made us uncomfortable. So like I said, this is I done lost count of days. We've been out here so long. Another thing is that we gotta be careful. When I say we need to move when it's time to move, they've been bombing us with something we don't even know the long-term effects it'll be. That gas, we don't know what it's doing to us. Mothers might not be able to have kids anymore after this. We don't know. Nobody's been going through this like this, ever. Not this type of technology. They go to war and they don't get hit with these bombs every day. They don't allow this stuff to. We out here with no mask, not the proper mask, not the proper. You know, it could be corona in one of those bombs. So what I'm trying to say is, it's time to move, we move. We have to be smart. We ain't scared, we ain't backing down. We take our victories and come back stronger. So we've been out here. We got some leeway yesterday. We made Ted come right here and use this money that we put on. Well, he got it. Ted, go check yourself.
That's awesome.
Because we infected over here. Feds infected, I promise. I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to say that. What I'm trying to say is, we made him uncomfortable up here. He came here because we made him uncomfortable. And like I said yesterday, next stop is to get Donald Trump uncomfortable. You know, to the top, we can all go. That's what a movement is supposed to do. That's what the Million March movement was. It took people from everywhere to come together and move. It was time to move and they moved. So when it's time to move, all I need to say is I'm going to move with you. I promise I will do the research. I promise I will make sure that we're making a proper move. All I need to know that I got people that will move with me.
I'm with you!
That's it.
Alright guys, I gotta get moving again because staying in one spot is never safe.
I was just one man. Then it became two. That's it. And then it became everything. With that being said, you can be me. Everybody out there can be me. If you got a voice, go get a mic. Don't wait
So
on
it is
mine.
quite a bit more of a dense group
Don't
over
wait
here
on
in front of the
mine.
federal building
I
for
didn't
sure.
wait. I did not wait. So everybody can be there. Move when it's time to move.
I'll do a walk
Make
through
somebody
their
uncomfortable. I know it's all
encampment.
There's so many agendas out here. Everybody got an agenda. But we all got one in common.
K-A-Y.
We all got one, that negative change.
Yes, sir.
This stuff smells good, I'll be honest. Stuff smells good. Nothing like having a barbecue at a protest, I'm just gonna say. Got a good line right now. I'm getting some concessions. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Got a little out of focus. The first aid tent over here. The squeaky toys are actually the little pink pigs. So they're squeaking pigs at the cops. You know, it's funny. All right. So I'll show you guys the back side of the buildings here. And then I'm gonna get off because, like I was saying, it's not necessarily the safest way to film. Oh yeah, a lot of these people know who I am. They've written a lot of articles about me and made a bunch of stuff up, come to my house. So yeah, us coming down here and filming this, it's not necessarily the safest thing to do. I'm actually working on doing a video that I'm going to send out for you guys, pretty much just describing what exactly Antifa is. And what they've done, what they're capable of, stuff like that. So definitely subscribe. I'm going to give you guys footage, pictures, examples, stuff they've said, stuff they've done. It'll be good. It's going to be very educational for people who have heard about the mythical beast of Antifa, but don't really know. So, yeah. I thought the feds might have called something out over their very quiet megaphone. Just letting you guys know, for everybody who has donated via Super Chat or PayPal or whatever, anybody who's ever donated, greatly appreciate it, because that stuff helps us get some new wardrobes. We can change it up, safety equipment, glasses, goggles, vests, stuff like that. So thank you to everybody who has contributed. It's definitely very sketchy coming down here and doing a live. That's why I don't do it very often. That, and for some reason the case that's on my phone always makes the lights all squirrely like that. For those of you wondering what this is all about, here it is. Got some fireworks going on. So this here's the back side of the federal building. What they like doing, which I'm sure some of you have seen, is throwing fireworks within the fence against the wood. Man, this thing just keeps going. Alright, little fireworks show. I'll show you guys something else here really quick before I get off. So, building over here is the federal courthouse. This over here is the Justice Center. It's all boarded up. And the interesting thing that they do is they have these little portholes. For those of you who've seen the videos and my coverage of this stuff so far, I try to zoom in on it so you guys can see them real good, but they're easily missed. So I'll just show you right now. So all the federal cops are over there. Portland Police Bureau's in here, and up on top of those little holes right there is one that's open. Just closed it. So that's so Portland Police Bureau can peek. No lob grenades out of there. They'll shoot pepper balls out of there. It's pretty handy. So, take you to the back side of the Justice Center. They've cleaned off a lot of the graffiti over here. Most of it was pretty much the stuff you've already seen. Telling all the cops to die, stuff like that. It's the cleanest I've seen this wall in a long time. So right here is the door that the police come in and out of. Shift change, stuff like that. All right, we'll do one more pass. One more pass up here around the protest, and then
Heads up, the feds are staging in that building now on the left.
are they coming out?
So this whole building right here, you can go up here and you can see them in the little dining room area, but the front door down there is where they're gonna come out because they're gonna line up on that road and try to push this way.
Awesome, thanks, man.
Yep.
I will tell you that I have been offered beverages while I've been down here filming. I've been offered first aid. I've even been offered snacks. I have never been to a Patriot rally or a right-winger rally where anybody has ever shown any concern. Or offered any snacks. Ever. Just saying. Just saying. Granted, I've also been confronted a lot as well. Accused of being a cop and all sorts of other stuff. So that's not as fun. So this here is pretty much the federal building. A IRS building, offices, stuff like that, federal offices. They have used this building a lot as a flanking maneuver. It'll be full of all sorts of people. They come out and then they push down the street. And then also south. Pretty much south or north and west is their typical push. All right, we can do a lap around the parks, give you guys a good perimeter view. So this park right here, by the way, is also the federal park. So any crime or anything that happens in this park that I'm pointing at well, that's felony. So I'm gonna go ahead and cross the street here. Yeah. And oh, I just wanted to like show you guys this really quick. So being this close, it's kind of sketchy, I'll be honest. I've been tagged a couple times by the feds. They're a little more aggressive than Portland PD. A lot more aggressive. And I'll tell you too, there's the yellow shirt moms for peace or whatever. Oh, there you go. I don't know if you guys can see them. There's quite a few federal officers standing in there. It's not usually a good idea to get too much closer. They don't like that. Anyway, so yellow shirts, they're essentially they've turned into the human shields. Pretty much what they are. So what you guys are looking at now is the Central Park. You got the Federal Park over here, and then I don't really remember what they're all called in order. I know the federal one is Terry Shrunk, and I think this one's Chapman Square, and then the one where all the tents and stuff are at, that one is Lonsdale, I think. Here's a shield. They moved the BLM van over in front of the Justice Center. Show you guys the elk statue really quick before we go for a walk. It's going to be pretty dark, so I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not, but here's what's left of it. Alright, here's the backside of Lonsdale Park. I got some tents put up. So the feds just said to not mess with the fence or else. It's still too peaceful for me to be hanging around, so I gotta, quote unquote, peaceful. So I gotta go, at least block away. Caught a few tents. They got their little setup there. Oh man, every time I like go, there's something else I can show you guys. So stay tuned. It's about to get really gross. Good, good. Somebody peeing on the other side, so I'm not going to film over there yet. So this here is a public restroom. This is, I mean, I'm going to tell you though that it's not necessarily worse than it was before. Alright, I'll give it a couple minutes here, guys, and then bouncing.
How you doing?
Oh, not bad, sir. How you doing? Figured I'd do a live for lunch, see how it goes.
Gotta run good deal.
Get it done.
I need some parsley.
Oh, look at that. We'll hang out up here for a minute. Keep saying I'm gonna go, and then all of a sudden somebody does something, and then the feds say something, and there's potential.
Y'all are fucking hitting me! Y'all just hit me! Fucking water bottle saying!
So again, guys, this is the federal building. There's all the whole bunch of the yellow shirts are up here. Well, because tonight is the 23rd, I believe. Because that's how you could know it's that. The helmets are actually very, very good to have. Very good safety thing because, you know, people throwing stuff. There's been a couple people hit in the head by the cops. So helmets are smart. Yep. Alright guys, I'm gonna go for a walk.
First up, I'm pretty impressed.
Oops, sorry. So much sage. Oh, it's gross. All right. Well, again, thank you to everybody who has donated, super chat and PayPal and whatever. Every little bit helps keep us a little bit safer so we can keep doing this. While I'm walking, I'll give you guys some more of a look about how downtown is, what it's like down here. So, the reason I'm not currently talking is because there's a group of individuals following another group of individuals, and it seems rather maliciously. So, since we're currently going the same direction, all right, we're back at the Apple store here. Oh, just twisted my ankle. That's what he was saying. Where'd the guys go that they were following?
This fool has a gun right there, walking out here. Like, he's in a sweatshirt, and this other fool got in the street. But the fool already fired some shots a little bit ago. He just said, I got 4 bullets left. 4 left.
Wow. Like, gotta be what, like 16? So did you guys hear all that there? So I don't know if you guys could hear the lady screaming over there, but this guy was just walking up as she was screaming whatever crazy stuff she was screaming. He's like, "Mom?" Really is a typical Portland. And then earlier, the other guys, if you didn't hear all that, the other guys were talking about how these little kids, the ones that were chasing people I was talking about, apparently one had a gun. The people that were chasing had a gun. They fired a couple shots and talking a lot of crap. So that's fun and exciting. I smell fresh spray paint. All right, let's go this way. So, on a typical riot night, you guys can see Max, which is the tram system that they have rolling around Portland. You'll have homeless people everywhere. Literally everywhere. Yeah, it's a little better. Thank you, Patrick. That is mighty kind of you. As you guys can see, pretty much all of Portland is currently boarded up. There is very little, if any, businesses that are actually open. The only ones that really are vegan, very hippie stores, definitely social justice stores. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but all that's pretty broken. People have said that Portland used to be a beautiful city. I don't know. You're good. See? Look at that. You know, you got people riding bikes. You got the tram going on. And you got 1,000 people sitting there trying to pick a fight with the cops. It's just a normal day. It's a normal day in Portland, guys. Y'all should come down and see it. All right. Well, since I'm down here, anybody have any questions? Questions about the events that have been taking place, or things that the media has said? Sorry it's so shaky and stuff. Oh, I look behind me all the time. You better believe it. Ugh. I don't look down very often though. Not the problem. I tend to trip on curbs and stuff. Coming days. So that's an actual very interesting question that you're asking me there. In the coming days, I actually foresee people going to Seattle. For those of you who probably haven't read the article that I wrote earlier, the city of Seattle, the police chief wrote a letter to the city council. And the police chief said that pretty much we're going to stop responding to calls. And reason is they're completely shackled. The only tools that the city council and so on has deemed them are riot shields and batons. They can't even use OC spray, pepper spray. Because if they use pepper spray, they have to use like the gel stuff, because they can't get somebody who doesn't deserve to be pepper sprayed. So the police chief actually stated in this letter that she cannot and will not put her officers in jeopardy when they don't have the tools to properly defend themselves. Which means, well, it's going to get really bad in Seattle. So my prediction is a lot of these people are going to go up to Seattle for the weekend. So I'm going to walk back to the protest one more time and then probably bounce. Another firework from the protest. For those of you just now tuning in saying that it's boring, yes it is. For those of you who have been watching, feel free to explain what is happening. Oh, it smells horrible here. You better believe it. See, it's pretty much, whenever you come to Portland, you smell warm pee and pot and BO. Oh, so much. It's the one nice thing about having to wear masks. It helps. He wants money for nothing. What a cutie. Roger, he must be new. Feel free to check out the channel and see all of the nothing that we've done. We're almost back to the federal courthouse, guys. So for those of you just tuning in, we're coming up on the federal courthouse now. We have to keep moving because they watch our live streams and find out where we're at, and then bother us. So it's one of the reasons why we did a little walk around town. Come on back, check this out. Heard some fireworks. All right, they're shaking the fence up there.
Northern Fire 2020. We survived. Survived. Fire.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Go!
I'm going to do a walk around because staying in one spot is never good.
Where's our man?
sliding door right there. And so the feds can actually get in and out of there, pick up and shoot their stuff. The portholes over there too.
It's a real thing, man. It's a real concern, and I hope it's a concern that you take.
Well, there's some tear gas, guys. Here comes some more. Fucking coward!
You guys fucking suck with those. You did the other night too. Leaf blower dads! Woo! Get the leaf blowers up here! Yay! Go home, cowards!
Feds have shot some tear gas and smoke and other things, but nobody has moved. The eyes are burning a little. To be honest, it almost seems like the gas that Portland Police Bureau uses, the Fed's gas, is considerably more potent.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome.
Hey, so how many moms, actual mothers? Okay, so how many grandmothers
Alright, we gotta keep moving, guys, because it's kind of dying down again. Excuse me, sir. So, you can see there's two entrances there. Alright, so as you can see, guys, there's two entrances right there. That's where they're shooting out of right now. And right behind me is the Justice Center. So they're shooting a lot of pepper balls right now at protesters.
All the times that you're here, are you planning on coming back out here? You don't seem to like it.
No, but I need to organize this shit. If it's wrong with it, I need to be effective.
We got all right. So the feds are still popping pepper balls out here. And an occasional tear gas. The protesters tonight have leaf blowers. So one thing that happens a lot, man, stuff sure gets in your eyes. Anyway, one thing that happens a lot is while this is happening over here, and they're sending a couple tear gas canisters and flashbangs and stuff this way, behind us at the federal building, they will pretty much march out over there, and then they'll actually push through the crowd here. And these guys will all come out, they'll throw grenades over the fence, the tear gas and flashbang grenades over the fence, and then the crowd will also get taken from behind with more of the same, lots of pepper balls. John Q. taxpayer pays for all of this. Just want to remind the guy that said that I'm doing this only for money, walking around, that tear gas sucks, and yet I'm still standing here. Oh, that's tasty. Alright, pardon me for my slow, shallow breath, and if the camera goes astray, because I am currently blind. The Fed switched. The Fed switched to their hardcore tear gas now, and it burns. And I'm gonna go up here. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. My eyes are watering. Oh, you guys want to... Okay, fine. You know what? I will describe to you exactly what's happening right now. So, just imagine... Oh... Actually, best way to go is comparing Portland Police Bureau tear gas to federal tear gas. Portland Police Bureau tear gas can be surmised as like, you throw a couple jalapenos on your omelet, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't like any of that stuff, so, you know, I'm just trying to make a comparison here. All right, so you put some jalapenos on an omelet, and that's about as hot as Portland Police Bureau tear gas is. You throw ghost peppers on that exact same omelet on top of your jalapenos there, and that's about what the feds are doing. Now imagine that omelet being shoved in your face. Oh. Yeah. The feds definitely have a different caliber. I mean, I can walk through Portland Police Bureau's tear gas okay. Doesn't really bother me too much. But this stuff here, man, whew. Yeah, you feel it. And it lingers. Like, Portland Police Bureau, like, it's very thick, it's a very thick fog. So you can see it. The feds, it's almost like it lingers more. And you don't see it. Like, all of a sudden your eyes will just be burning, and man, it gets you. I don't know if you guys can see the stuff being thrown inside there. So now that the fireworks started over here. Everybody's pretty much come over to this side. The fire was a whole bunch of trash that was sent out, thrown over the fence over and over again. I didn't actually see how they lit it. I was over next to where the fire currently is, and when I looked at it, it was just a bunch of trash. And then when I got over to this side, there was a fire going on. I don't know how they lit it. They might have thrown a flare or something over, or a firework. That's usually how they've been starting a lot of the fires lately, is with fireworks. Just want to point out that a fire similar to this one was about 50 feet away from Ted Wheeler, mayor of Portland, last night, when he said, "I don't know why." There was no cause for the feds to use the force that they did, not to mention the banging the fence and all that good stuff. I put up a compilation of his adventure last night on the channel as well.
Come on out, Pete! I'll protect you! I'll protect you! Come on out!
So whenever the feds make an announcement like that, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff being thrown over the fence at them. Usually amps up the crowd. Still a lot of people here. We got a lot of pepper balls being shot right now, right in front of the fire. They're shooting, looks like they're shooting pepper balls at the people who are adding to the fire, throwing stuff over the fence. I want to thank all you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. We're gonna, with the donations and stuff that people have been giving, we're getting better safety equipment and better incognito equipment so that we can be a little safer coming out here and covering this stuff for you. We don't go live very often for a very good reason. They track our lives. They can find out where we're at. Did some dummy just call me a commie? Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Not like the channel name's a clue. Have I been canceled yet? I don't know what that means. Yes, I have lots of zombie guts on myself. I was switching hands when that happened. Thanks. Yep. You guys found me. The common sense communist. The feds are announcing again that this is the Federal Protective Service. Stay away from the feds. Unfortunately, though, when they cheer and stuff like that, they don't know if they're going to warn them because the feds don't have an LRAD system like Portland Police Bureau does, so they're quite quieter. Go for a crappy walk. Portland police has decided to clear the area.
Stay together! Stay tight!
Sorry guys, I'm having to get over here and having to maneuver through the crowd at the same time.
Now, federal government agents are out here.
So the feds have come out. They're out of the building now. Definitely dispersing the crowd.
Fuck yeah! Let's go home! Get the fuck out of my town! Get the fuck out of here!
So I'm actually, it appears, extremely allergic to tear gas. Oh yeah, no, you hold your breath a long time.
CS gas is being deployed by federal agents. Look at them.
It's just like Call of Duty. You gotta stay alive in Call of Duty.
Get down.
So he just shot, it looks like pepper balls. It's like a pump shotgun.
Doesn't look like CS gas.
Yeah, I can't get it.
Okay.
So when the feds came out the front doors, usually what happens if that happens is feds also come from the federal building 2 blocks up as well and push forward. It doesn't always happen right at the same time. Sometimes it'll happen shortly after. will also sometimes string people up along the back of the building as well. When that happens, it's usually a bad day. As you guys can see, but there's a couple of federal officers that came forward to the fence there and then came back. They're still lobbing some grenades over the top with the crowd over here. I love the music. Alright, so this is as close as I got over there. Talking about earlier how the tear gas the feds use, the cloud kind of dissipates, but the gas itself actually lingers. And yeah, my eyes got to burning again.
Every night.
Start sweating out of places you don't know. I sweat out my elbow.
There's definitely lots of folks with cameras. Alright, I'm going to take a walk over there on the other side, going to give you guys an idea of what it looks like in the middle, because it's not good to stay in one spot. Hopefully the tear gas kind of left a little, make it a little more enjoyable. Sorry. Oh, maybe not. So they're shooting a lot of pepper balls again. Gotta plug in my phone, guys, so bear with me for a moment.
All you really need to do is take 2 of them out and you can push them out.
Right.
You don't have to cut both sides. I work in a metal shop. I worked in McKenna Metal for thermite.
Alright, plugged in my phone, so should be able to be good for a little while here. So check out how they did this here, guys. They welded the bolts on the brackets to keep them up there. Yep, those are not coming undone anytime soon. That usually gets a response. Alright, last time I walked from one side to the other, they tear gassed everybody, so let's see what happens this time.
Still a lot back there. There's a lot of parties hanging out. They got the block.
There's you can see the doors there that the feds come in and out of. That's where they're shooting their munitions out of as well. And then you see those two kind of little portholes there. That's also what they shoot out of as well. And they have those portholes there. And they have more behind one of those pillars here. You can see them.
But confirmed, night 1 tear gas sucks, not good. Night 2, fucking awful. Night 3, not bad. You can get through this.
You get used to it after a while.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, can I get a good shot of your shield? Mind if I get a shot of your shield really good? So you made this, right?
Oh, I found this. This isn't mine.
Oh, you found it?
I found it on the street, someone dropped it.
Oh, that's handy. Oh, there's another one. Fantastic.
Community shield.
So it's got padding right there for your wrist.
This thing's telling like a water barrel. Okay.
Nice. Have you been tagged yet with it since you've had it?
Yeah. I got the guy who does it, he seems really old. He was like, I don't know where I'm aiming to just break my airplane or something.
Oh. Keep it up a little higher. So if you guys couldn't hear him, he said he got tagged in the shoulder. No, the shield seems it's very hard plastic. I think it's actually probably made out of like a barrel, like a plastic barrel, water barrel or something. And then it's got like a foam. This part right here is it's like the pool noodles. And then nice little foam backing there with some toe straps to hook your arm in. That ought to do it. And it's hard plastic. Like it's a hard, like a heavy duty barrel. That was really nice to me. So, I'm gonna go back over there. Where the wind's blowing.
Say yes and you're lying.
I don't think you guys are 5 passengers between the whole fucking squad.
This is the Federal Protective Service. This has been declared an unlawful assembly. Officers will be hit with projectiles, lasers, and other hard objects. They'll mark the area north towards
So if you guys didn't hear that, they declared it an unlawful assembly. And ordered everybody to leave the area. Oh good, you guys could hear it. Fantastic. That's the first one I've heard all night. Fully. Let's try him. So the reason I'm on this side today is because a couple reasons. One, I'm live streaming, and two, it's not fun getting caught in the middle. So they broke through the fence. Which means a lot of their attention is going to be right over here. Did I call that or did I call that?
They're running away!
So those were pepper bombs that they shot through the fence at those guys up against the fence there.
What happened? Where'd they go?
In the door over here.
You know why they were running away?
I think they're just trying to get back in the building, but there was a lot of people throwing a lot of stuff at them over here.
Oh, okay.
So that had a lot to do with it.
I'll just rush out and shoot up.
So at this point, because they broke through the fence right there, I definitely predict that we're going to have federal officers coming down from the south, or coming up from the south, from the actual federal building, because with the fence open, they're actually going to have to clear the area, and it's very difficult for the officers that are inside this building to actually clear the area from within the fence.
I don't know.
I ran up to grab one of this girl ran up and apparently there's somebody oh, the girl driving. That shit. I thought it would. But dude, there's something nasty. Like it made me nauseous. It tastes like a over there in front of the fence.
Hey! Next way!
Oh, there's not a snowflake's chance in hell I'll go inside there and film. Something about a felony just doesn't feel right, you know? So they've now stated that they're closing the area, and they're telling people that they need to go to another street. So usually when they say that, that means that the federales are going to come from the south and move north. So they're trying to separate. So the way they set these up, guys, is they've got these platforms here, and then the bracketed the fence with these weld-on. Oh, they're not right there, but they're on the bottom, so they're welded. So you can't like take them apart. And then they have these concrete barriers on top of these, the bottom mounts, so they can't just like swing the fences and get them off. So what they're trying to do there is slide the barrier off so they can get a bigger hole.
About the time where they're gonna gas the fucking ice. Gas it out of your truck. I can't take one more gas. Don't get pepperball, man. Stand behind something.
Oh yeah, there's nothing fake about this at all. It sucks that when you guys see this, when you guys see this after the live is over, you guys won't understand exactly what I'm talking about because the comments will all disappear. So that sucks.
Right. Behind. I'm not getting gassed up like that.
Alright guys, so we've got a warning that the feds are coming this way. So I'm like getting behind them. So if they do end up coming this way, I can stay behind them. Hopefully they won't, bother me. Because they won't do much up front before they have their rear guard. So we'll go check this out.
Oh, because people ran up and trashed it. Yeah, no, they were just running up the fucking road. Yeah.
so they were over here, I guess.
It's a diversion!
It sounds like they went up that way.
It's a diversion!
So it sounds like what I was talking about earlier about them coming up from the south from the federal building is what's happening right now. So usually, in some circumstances anyway, I can't say usually because it changes a lot lately, but they will start dispersing from up there. There we go. Now they're coming out. I just want to thank everybody again who has donated for helping us get some more safety equipment. Because this federal tear gas is not a friend. Ooh. Man, they're sending those guys sailing. They are clearing the area for sure.
Stop right there, I said you do this shit to us! What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is your other duty? Who the fuck do you serve?
He was asking them about their
Look
duty.
at who you're hurting!
Here comes the tear gas. Don't worry guys, it only burns a lot.
Hey, medic!
So right here is another door that they come in. So check this out guys, this is Portland right here. You know that happening? We got these guys that come through and they pick up the city loaner scooters.
Water!
Look, these guys are working. These guys are working right now. They're just doing their job. Yep, there they are guys. They came in from the burns, it burns, it burns. But they came in from the south there and moved their way north, cleared out the block. Oh. Hey, when do you guys let me know if they start coming towards me because my eyes are currently closed? So. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Put that on your taco. Man, I miss Portland Police Bureau. That stuff's like black pepper versus ghost pepper. I hope I'm actually pointing at the people right now, because, well, I can't see anything. Ooh. There we go, I feel a breeze. Federal tear gas is no joke. I don't recommend it. It's like they play by different rules. It's weird. Hey, so check this out, guys. So this is another entrance, sorta, to the federal courthouse here, and I wonder what all that's there for. Weird. You guys have an imagination? Oh yeah, totally need a gas mask. That's why I'm thanking everybody who's donated today on that super chat, because every little bit helps. Hi guys, please don't shoot at me. I'm on your side. Just don't tell anybody that's around me. Oh, I'm all alone. I'm literally standing in the middle of the street all alone. No wonder they're looking at me funny. Whew. I don't usually cry at a time like this, but whew. Oh, buddy. Roses. You know, the one nice thing about the tear gas, to be honest, is that you cannot smell the hot urine anymore at all. It totally clears out your sinuses. It's actually amazing for your pores, especially with the mask. With the mask on, you really, I mean, there's not a cleanse like it, to be honest. And my eyes are so shiny when all this is done, mainly because of the, you know, crying, the constant tears that I shed while at these events. I really hope you're calling me a commie, because you must be new, and you also did not look at the channel name, because that's awesome. Don't worry, I've been called a commie a lot tonight. Ugh. So, I don't know if these guys know it or not, but it's to be honest, it's it's to be honest, guys, it's better just to stand up, because if you're hiding, they think you're doing something wrong, and so that's why they shot at you. To be honest, if you're just standing up where they can see that what you're doing is filming, they won't usually mess with you too much.
He's fucking aiming at me, dude.
Oh, they're aiming at the guys that are up there. Yeah. So there's, as you can see, there's some people still over there throwing the canisters back. Thank you, and now I am definitely, a mask is definitely my next purchase. You betcha. So I will give the federal officers some props. They usually do a pretty good job of warning you. Before they shoot at you.
Don't aim your gun at me. Please don't aim your gun at me. I have no helmet on. I've done nothing wrong.
So, another fun story is that the feds do not like it when you tell them not to point their guns at them. Oh. So I thought it was the feds talking, but this guy up there filming, he's kindly reminding the officers that they've aimed their gun at the press and that was a no-no. And so there's actually press that's in there. Or I guess it could be their guys, but
I'm doing nothing aggressive.
so the feds don't usually go anywhere past this. As you can see, I don't know if you get, yeah.
Quit your job,
If you look way up there, thank you guys very much for donating. It's awesome. And yeah, pretty much everybody can be press apparently. Oh no, I'm not getting closer. They don't. The feds don't like it when you get too close.
How many of y'all
Ever.
shot at the guy that was on
But
the ground?
anyway, up there, up above these
How many of
guys,
you guys want to be here?
you
Look
can
at
see another line of cops. Ooh, there's tear gas coming back in.
Probably more than ever now, too.
Whoa, all
worth
those guys
it.
for
With our tax dollars, we're
crying
paying
again,
for
guys.
this.
This is so
Tell us,
touching and emotional. Anyway, so up there, blinky light is. It's usually as far as the feds go. They don't really leave the park blocks here. You can see the blinky blue light over there, a little red and blue light, kind of right in the middle of the screen. That there is Homeland Security response vehicle. They'll bring them out here occasionally. Only a couple times so far, really. And they're pretty much just support the guys that are out there on the street.
Protect and serve, baby! Protect and serve! Damn, you're so good at your job!
A lot of these quote-unquote press people out here, they talk a lot of crap, and it usually ends very badly for them.
Everyone just needs to dress in such
So up on the next block up there,
Blessings, gentlemen.
Stop shooting at innocent people!
Blessings, gentlemen.
oh, so that guy down there is shooting at a guy over here with a laser.
Ladies and gentlemen, blessings.
Yeah.
We do not represent blessings.
So this guy pointing the laser there,
Pussy shit!
it's about to get real.
Sir, please stand down.
Hey, run! What's he doing?
Running.
What did they do?
Oh, he just fell
What'd
down.
they do? What you shooting at? What you shooting at?
Stop protecting yourself!
Fuck.
Close your eyes.
So while that was happening, this dude, he's talking crap. So I'm gonna go ahead and just stand over here at this point, because I really don't, want to get in that. So whoever shot that dude way over there with that laser is a dang good shot, because it looks like they got him real good. I know you guys can't see it, but he's unhappy right now over there. It's times like this that being independent media who has to anyway, sounds like this of being out here and dressed up like the bad guys. You really don't want the trash talkers to be around, you know? Because at that point you become collateral damage. And, well, you look like them. Walks like a duck. I don't talk too loudly. Look like a duck. Well. So, for those of you who were here earlier and saw the hole in the fence, there's some people here with some hacksaws, and they ended up cutting through the welded bars that were holding it all together, and were able to take one of the panels off. No, $100 I'm not getting arrested. It's really interesting, this guy that's like right there, he's filming with like a little itty bitty camera. He's taking pictures of everybody. Up there, sorry I'm so far away, guys, but if I leave to go walk around it, you guys are gonna miss a lot. So I'm gonna stick around here. Hope you guys can see it well enough. But up there, they're still doing a little mutual combat, shall we say. It's a lot of tear gas. Ooh. That's a bad day if you're on the other side of them. It's a very, very bad day. Ooh, I would totally go up. I could zoom in if I wasn't wearing the gloves that I'm currently. Oh, hey, that worked. Okay, cool. It wasn't letting me zoom in earlier, so. Cool, figured out how to do it with my gloves. Yes, new skill acquired for sure. As the fog clears, you guys go. Oh, there we go. Ooh, we got some more big booms over here. One of the Homeland Security vehicles up there. Looks like a bunch of protesters are up there as well. So, funny story about the tie-dye guy. I actually met him a long time ago when I was doing a documentary on homelessness in Portland. And he was getting yelled at by two girls. It was hilarious. Dude's been around. They called him a cop once. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen Tie-Dye Shirt Guy, definitely go watch that video. I had a good time there talking about him, dearie. It was fun. Kind of messed up on my little accent there for a minute though, but yeah, we fired that guy, so, you know. It's super funny though. You look at the comments there, and you got all these people going, "Yo, you're from Canada, eh?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not from Canada." And then I got some people, they start talking about North Dakota, like Fargo, and I'm like, "Yo, come on, don't you guys, aren't you guys cultured or not? I mean, come on, seriously here." Minnesota is pretty close there, eh? Funny thing though, I'm straight up from the West Coast. I've born and raised in the Pacific Northwest. Spent a little bit of time over in Montana, Wyoming, Yellowstone area, but yeah, just somehow all of a sudden the accent there just kind of showed up, and I don't know why. Usually it's kind of a hillbilly thing there, but no, definitely not from Alabama. Even though you never know. I tell you what though, being able to throw out a different voice here and there definitely helps out in some of these more tense situations. I had a guy come up to me one day and he's like, "Yo, Robert," and I'm like, "Nope, I don't know who you're talking about there, fella." He's like, "No, I know it's you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think you do there, sir. I'm not actually from around here. I'm just filming the police there, sir." These guys are quite ballsy. Yeah, so yes, he is really the leader. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, they're getting really close. This could end up very badly here very shortly.
Blessings upon you guys. Blessings.
So, to give you guys a little idea about what's going to happen here soon, possibly soon, I should say, is that when they finish fixing the fence here, when they're reinforcing it now with some of that cheapo fencing, it's crap. But as soon as they're done with that, all these guys, all these officers will go back in, and all the protesters will return to where they were, and the process will start all over again. Usually goes on for quite a while. Ooh, why would you move to Quebec? I'm sorry. That's a question I have to ask. You lost your Midwest accent when you moved to Quebec. So many things wrong there. So many things wrong with that sentence. And again, for the people who watch this after the live stream, they will have no idea what I'm talking about. And that's just, feel bad for all you people. Don't worry, I will be cutting this up for the key moments. So I'll be posting another video. I'm really happy that it's been decent quality. Looks like it hasn't really pixelated too bad or anything, so that's cool. Makes it easier for sure. Shooting a couple flashbangs up there. Ooh, that's another thing. So y'all think that, you've been hearing me crying about the tear gas, but their flashbangs that they use, they've actually made me jump. Like, whew, spooked me. So the plan now is currently it looks like these guys are they're a mixture. DHS police, Border Patrol, tactical team, and anyway, so these guys are pretty much just guarding those guys who are putting the fence back together, and once that's done, they'll all go back in and the protesters shall return. And yeah. Trying to zoom in again. There we go. They're shooting at the car. And I'm going to tell you, some of these paintballs have some serious velocity. In the video titled Feds Hold Nothing Back, you can see I barely get missed with a tear gas canister, and then I was able to really good shot of it, and then I slowed it down slow motion so you could see it even better. And right after that, there was a pepper ball that they shot in my direction, and they were shooting it at the person who was next to me, and it tanked off of her shield. And it was, man, there was some power behind that pepper ball. All right, so we got them coming back down the block now, guys. I've had a lot of people ask me why I don't get faces, and there's a couple reasons for that. One, I'm already a target just by being down here. And if I was to purposefully start filming faces, zooming in on faces, stuff like that, I would become a much larger target, and my safety would be even in more jeopardy. So that is why I don't just sit there and point my little guy here at the faces. Because, well, they really don't like that. So as you guys can see, so I'm just coming on down here because, well, it's best to just listen. So as these guys are coming back, you guys will notice that the crowd will also be coming back up here as well. See, and those trash talkers over there are going to get people tear gas. Idiots.
No one's doing anything on this street. You leave them a fucking alone.
Good stuff right there, guys. I'll be honest. Like, that's really good stuff. The restraint that these guys use sometimes, it's commendable. Like, I know that a lot of people just want them to take them to task, but just the restraint that these guys do use on a daily basis, not to just take them out.
Don't shoot!
As you guys can see, the people are getting back up on the fence now. Here comes the tear gas. Love the eyes burning.
Blessing!
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 Blessings to you and your family!
Blessing!
Blessings to you and your loved ones!
Blessing!
Blessings to your mother and father!
Blessing!
Blessings to all of your children sleeping in bed right fucking now! Blessings to all of you tonight!
Woo. So I can't really tell you guys right now if I'm aiming correctly, but it's just very emotional again, and the tears are just, you know, coming forth. Oh, thank God for a breeze.
That was intense.
Never a dull moment. As soon as people start complaining about it being boring, it's not anymore.
Right back to the fence.
That's what I'm saying.
Right back to the fence. Right back to the fence.
All right, I'm gonna go walk into the tear gas now, because, well, that's how we roll. I'm just glad that it doesn't really have a flavor. You know, it just like closes you up a little bit, and then apparently I'm allergic to it because it makes me sneeze pretty good. All right. Portland police just tweeted activity outside the federal courthouse has been deemed an unlawful assembly. Okay, so Portland police just tweeted that it has become an unlawful assembly and that people must disperse. This would lead me to believe that Portland police might, in fact, actually become involved. And if that happens, well, the tear gas won't burn as much, I'll tell you that right now. I don't actually think that they can use tear gas in Portland anymore. Portland does have police, you just don't see them very often anymore. Go ahead, you're good. You guys see how hot that is? It's been there for a while, guys. You just pour that slushy on it.
Slurpee, so I mean, I don't know how hot it's going to be when I'm done with it. Oh, it smells like tear gas Slurpee.
Yes, it does smell like a tear gas Slurpee for sure. Still warm? It's amazing the amount of heat that these things retain. Aw, you brought a hot pad, look at you. Almost got a twofer. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna take a little walkie poo over here to where Portland police should be hanging out. So we got a whole bunch of people coming back down there. Here's the fence that they tore apart there. And then they reinforced it with some crappy fence. Yeah. Anybody want an umbrella? So I'm just gonna, there's a helmet. But there's a boom. I don't know what that is. It's probably a bomb. And I kicked it. No big deal. But so I had a guy tell me, or I saw on a live stream actually from one of the local news stations, this person says the protesters clean everything up every night. I laughed so hard when I saw that. So the fire was right here earlier. You can see a lot of the ash. A lot of items. A couple shields. Something that I now always wondered is why they don't just leave the cops out here and just pepper ball anybody that hits the shield or hits the wall. You know what I mean? Some ratchet straps. So we got this over here. Then we got the temporary autonomous zone over here. I know it's super dark, so you guys aren't going to be able to see too much, but usually when the cops come through here, they knock stuff over. This isn't actually too bad. But it's surprising. It actually looks like the crowd might be done for the evening.
Please, we're a goddamn. What the fuck?
Next person will take the day off after
We're not the nuts ones.
No. I mean, you're amazing is what I mean. Like, just 2 seconds later, you're out here firing up the grill, and I just think that's so admirable.
This is how we do.
I know.
Are you,
Still smells like tear gas out here.
is there somebody in charge here?
What's your question?
Thanks for documenting.
Yeah, I can take a lost and found. Thank you very much for returning that. I will put it away. Okay.
Also got donation for that.
Donation. Thank you very much. Appreciate both of you.
Ribs, actually, not tacos. They're making ribs, but you guys can see here. I mean, there's tons of food. They actually have there's a first aid tent actually on the other side over here. Tons of charcoal for the grill. I know you guys can't see any of it. If there's a way I can toggle my flashlight. Hey, look at that. Sweet. There we go. Now you guys can see a little bit of it. So we got tons of coolers. I got lots of food for everybody. Lots of barbecue stuff. Tons of charcoal for the ribs. If you guys want to support, there you go. Lots of stuff. There's a big old industrial fan in there. Lots of speakers, coolers. It's awesome. I mean, I'll be honest, it's pretty awesome. Lots of water. Water's awesome for your eyes with the stupid tear gas. I'll tell you that right now.
Those tear gas cans, yeah.
Oh, you bet. Even though they use a lot of it for throwing. All right, turning off my flash. It's dark again, but safer. Some more barbecues over here. All right, so Portland Police a little while ago tweeted that they have joined in with the unlawful assembly deal, so that would lead people to believe that Portland Police would join in the foray, but it appears that they are not, and they will not. So I did this earlier, but I'll show the new people. So these little ports up here, Portland Police Bureau and Multnomah County Sheriff's Office use those to lob grenades occasionally and shoot pepper balls, canisters, stuff like that out. Just like the feds do on the other side. But we'll do a walk around the backside here, see if there's a group coming up, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night probably.
Fireworks or bottles people throw to do the thing that they do sometimes, or they're shooting something at us.
Tobacco-free property. Enforce it, I dare you. All right, so this is the back side of the federal building right here. The fence around there. This here is the back of the Justice Center. As you can see, this store's gotten some abuse. So it looks pretty calm back here. I'm going to give you guys a little walk around town on my exit, just because at this point, usually it gets to be very, very mellow and low key. People start standing around, they have time on their hands, and they start looking at people live streaming, and that makes it very dangerous for me. So I'm gonna go for a walk, go back to my car, bid you guys a farewell. Don't worry, I'm not going to my car while I'm streaming.
I think you got her a little later. There's like 300.
I'd like to thank all you guys for watching. Special thank you to everybody who donated. It means a lot. Kind of makes it worth it. Just kidding. We don't do this for the money. The money just makes it so we can keep doing it. But we do it because the truth matters and the narrative is garbage. Peaceful protests, not so much. The cops started everything. Yeah, not so much. Some more portholes over here. Poor little fella didn't make it. Fun fact, if any of you guys can hear the helicopter, the feds declared Portland a no-fly zone. Looks like I'm not leaving it after all. Maybe. So as you guys can see, the crowd is much smaller. For those of you who do know, this here is where the elk used to hang out. Oops, pushed the wrong button. There we go. This is all that's left of the elk statue. Just a pile of gravel. Pile of gravel and garbage. Well, that's cool. So, quite a few people still in the park there, but it's going to be pretty much standoff time until the police decide to just end it for the night. And that usually happens about 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to hang out that long. So I'll give you guys a little tour of Portland after 56 days of protesting, quote unquote. You guys gonna be welcome to Portland. If you ever wondered what these protests are about, that's it right there. And there's the park. There's another shield. How many fat people with fluorescent hair do I see catching their breath? So many. All right. So not last night, but the night before last, see those little barricades over there? After the police made a big deal and dispersed, if you saw that video that I put up, all those fences there came down. And the feds let them do it. Do you think they need to put that sign up there to say out of service? You think that was necessary? I think they might have figured it out. All right. Huh. Stuff there. Stuff there. Nothing here. I wonder if it's a new window. Call it a hunch. If sometimes you see me turn around, it's because I hear things. They're cheering, so that could mean who knows what. Oh yeah, they're totally back at the fence. Question is how ballsy are they? I hear lots of fireworks, so it sounds like pretty ballsy. All right, we'll go back on there. I'm never going home. So as the night gets longer and people really start tasting that tear gas, you'll notice more and more people hang back. I wonder why. Oh. There's some of that tear gas I was talking about.
Yeah, me and a friend met at the shop up there.
This way, the wind is going this way.
A little tear gas. For those of you wondering why I'm walking into tear gas, I had a little sinus pressure trying to clear it out. And you really do get used to it after a while. Oh, they busted open the fence again. Oh yeah, that burns there, eh? Ooh-wee.
I think that's a good content.
Fuck your family, fuck you!
I haven't seen that fella in a couple years.
Anybody know who's sick for us? Who said that's illegal?
I'm out here with no weed. You know how bad that is?
When going full potato, season it with tear gas. But you know, it depends on your level of spice. Because I would, you know, me personally, a little jalapeno. I mean, it's just it's not good for me. I don't like it. I don't like the too much spice.
Yo, fuck 12!
So the jalapeno spice would be Portland PD's tear gas. This stuff's ghost pepper. It's really not fun. I miss Portland PD, I'll tell you what. A Wheeler's totally scared to come back. You better believe it. Earlier they had a pretty good sized fire going. They just put a whole bunch of garbage. I'll see if I can zoom into where it was. Put a whole bunch of garbage right over there. Ended up getting a pretty good sized bonfire going. Oh, they throw a lot of fecal material as it is. They'll fill bags up with pee and crap, throw it at them. Honestly, I don't believe the riots are going to stop with the election coming up. If Trump wins, it's going to be a whole new series of riots like it was in 2016. If Biden wins, they're going to be more enabled. I think 2021 is going to make 2020 look like a polka. It's definitely, yeah, I don't foresee an end to this, really. Unless, of course, the police actually start doing stuff. But even if the police do start arresting people, the district attorney's office, locally anyway, they don't like pressing charges. So, and especially if they do not like pressing charges for the full crime. So it's going to be rough, I believe. My personal opinion, having been doing this for a few years. If the feds, had to look around and make sure nobody was like right next to me. But if the feds actually left their areas, which legally they cannot do unless they're asked to by the locals, then maybe it'll happen. But even then, who knows? Essentially, this all boils down to the police have to be able to do their jobs if they want to end this, and that won't happen. Oh, I don't live here. Couldn't pay me to live in Portland, Oregon. But, I mean, Antifa knows where I live. They posted my address on a couple places, and so I still get visitors. Yeah, I live out in the country. I'm one of them there redneck photographers that have been called before. And goddamn dogs and guns and stuff out there. I'm sure that YouTube's going to be putting a copyright strike on me because of this song. It shouldn't, hopefully. Hopefully there's enough noise going on. It's one of the reasons why I'm talking as much as I am. I know y'all love to hear me. But it's because this music here gives me a copyright strike, and that's a bad day. Can't really have one of those. So they're shaking the fence up there again. Oh, there's been lots of chants. Lots of new chants there, eh? I'll tell you what. I don't chant all of them. You know, the whole ACAB, all caps are bad guys. Yeah, so I don't do that one very much. But I'll do a couple Black Lives Matters, because, you know, I mean, hey, Black lives do matter just as much as, you know, brown lives and all the other lives out there. You know, they all matter. So you know, I'll chant that one there, and then I'll quietly chant some other ones there. And then, but my favorite one is F. Ted Wheeler, because I agree with them wholeheartedly on it. Oh yeah. Oh. I better have the right to the music. Ted Wheeler is the mayor of Portland. He actually came down here last night, and so the feds are currently shooting pepper balls at the fence. Anyway, I posted a video of Ted Wheeler come down here last night. He gave a speech. I told him to leave. He came up to the fence. They lit a fire like right here, actually. He's down there quite a ways. Still on the same fence though. And he said that he didn't understand why the feds tear gassed anybody. Even though there was a fire right next to him. And then he got attacked. He got attacked by his voting base. He was very quiet today, so that's weird, right? Oh, he was so scared. It's probably the funniest thing I've ever seen. Ted Wheeler coming down to like show solidarity, and then his own crew. Oh, for real, pepper balls are definitely more effective. You bet. Pepper balls are essentially the tear gas. This is what I've been told anyway. The pepper balls are essentially tear gas and a paintball. And they'll make your eyes water there a little bit there, eh? Got some more pepper balls being shot there. The crowd is much smaller now than it was earlier. Sorry if I'm getting some of you guys motion sick. Keep on trying to go one way and then end up going another. Hey, this song's kind of cool.
Love what you got going on.
I opened up your door to shoot us, but they were the fucking cops! Fuck you!
Yeah, I'm already a target. I'm not going to go out of my way to make myself a bigger target. They already hate me enough. So for those of you just tuning in, right by that pillar there, you can see the door open, and then looks like they actually closed the other one. So that door right there they can shoot out of. They shoot a little red light up there. They can shoot out of there and lob grenades and stuff out. They come running out of there. So they're shooting from there. Pepper balls over here, and I don't like pepper balls, so I'm gonna go ahead and come over here. Oh no, yeah, the pepper balls, I mean, the tear gas is one thing, you know, it's a fog that comes over you, you can walk out of it, it's okay. And the pepper balls are okay too, as long as they hit the fence before they hit you. Now, I've been very fortunate and have not been hit by a pepper ball personally, knocking on wood as soon as I find it. But a person next to me has, a few people next to me, very close to me has, and just the sound, hearing the pepper ball hit them. So I don't want it. I just don't want it. I don't want to play that game. So it's funny, the evolution of these fences down here. The very first night they put a fence up around the federal building, the protesters dismantled it entirely and used it to pretty much use as barricades against the doors. I have video of that, so make sure you go check that out. It's on the. It's a same video as same day as the tie-dye shirt guy. Actually, tie-dye shirt guy video is probably the best video to see what they do with the fencing. Yeah. When there's stuff going on, it's when there's nothing happening that I start getting questions. Of course, being on a live stream, in the past they've watched live streams and pinpointed where people are. With that said, I'm probably going to leave here shortly, because it looks like, I mean, the cops let them do this. They let them get the fence out. Give them a couple minutes, but that's a fan.
Yeah, but see, that's why they don't engage. I don't engage. They talk all the shit they want to. I don't engage. Just don't engage. I just walk my line back and forth and preach my blessings to these motherfuckers. And you see these people, I can.
You're right.
As long as someone represents the crowd, look at this picture. I need that picture, bro. Oh, I need that picture. Oh, I need that picture. I need all the pictures.
All right, I'm going to go for a walk. If I hear bangs, I'll come back, but yep, I'm gonna go for a walk for right now. Can't believe the feds just let them be in there. They're watching the whole thing happen and not doing anything. There it is.
Fuck off!
how strong they are. They fighting for me. Oh, look, they fight. They're fighting for me. Hold on, no, go back, fight for me. Go on, go fight for me. Dummies.
So you don't sound that supportive of what they're doing.
Huh?
You don't sound that supportive of what they're doing.
I don't sound much. I'm supportive of their intention.
What about the action?
Well, the action ain't going to look. You were, how long have you been here?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Oh,
A couple hours.
Yeah,
right?
a couple hours.
Okay. You see how many numbers we had about an hour ago, right?
Right.
Before they started all this shit, right?
Right.
And now look at the numbers we have. Look at them. Look at the power we have. It's all splintered and squandered. It's squandered now. Because you know what they did? They came out and tear gas motherfuckers. We're trying to fight a battle with umbrellas and motherfucking plywood.
Cameras too, man.
I get it. The cameras do more than all that.
Today, the ACLU won a injunction in court, at least for press. You know, that they can't target it.
Yeah.
The more people are out here documenting what's going on,
and I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I just know like people need to be out here. The numbers need to be full. We need to be able to speak our piece. We need to be able to protest. But when we do shit like this and we take down the fence, we get sent home. It's just a fact. Fuck what anyone believes. I'm not trying to fight anybody, but one thing we can all agree on is once they come out and start shooting tear gas, we go home. We do. That's all I'm saying. So if motherfuckers out here for me, out here for black lives, Black lives. They should be actually, if these, no offense, but if these white folks out here for black lives, they should go and put on them suits and go to these fucking local government meetings and make black lives actually matter. Right. This shit don't do shit but target themselves. I've been talking to police. They done told me, we love the black and brown community. They told me, they said, Marcus, we see you. Don't you see us wave at you? Because we know the problem is, they said, between 18 and 24-year-old white boys. They said it. They said it.
What else are they going to do?
What else you gonna see? What else do you see? What else do you see?
What are they gonna say? Like if they don't like black people, what are they gonna say?
What do you see though? Okay, fuck that. But as far as who's doing this, what do you see? Tell me what you see.
A bunch of white people.
Right.
But what's a cop gonna?
There's no really other way to put it.
Fuck what the cop said. I'll say it.
If I go up to a cop, I'm like, do you hate me because I'm black? 10 out of 10 is going to say no. This is the banter.
This is the banter. It's not a logical conversation. So what do I see? I see the same thing, and I'm not a cop.
On this side, you see like
there's not intellectual conversation going on. There's no intellectual conversation going on. What's your number, bro?
503.
Yeah.
502.
Yeah.
I wasn't disagreeing with what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, that stuff sucks. Look at all the paper floating. You guys see the paper floating there? Yeah, that's a little ash.
Fuck you guys! You're fucking cowards! Fuck you! Fuck you!
I'm gonna, after this stuff, so what they're doing now is they're shooting behind the crowds to better, they're dispersing entirely right now. So they're actually shooting behind the crowds.
Back up!
the Fed, you fucking corrupt Fed!
Alright, somebody see something from behind us here, so we're now in the crossfire.
Just following orders is not a defense!
Look to your left. Look to your right. One of you beat your wife last night. Look to Washington with the smoke. One of you beat your life last night. Look to your left. Look to your right. One of you beat your wife last night. Look to your left. Look to your right. One of you beat your wife last night. Look to your left. Look to your right. You fucking arrows.
Somebody fuck your
wife
wife
last night. Fucking Johnson kids and shit out here. You think you're fucking yours? Fucking picture. Fucking joke.
Your dad was suck a big dick last night!
Thanks for your fucking style.
Somebody fuck your wife last night!
Fucking foreign weapons of people of the United States of America.
Somebody fuck your wife last night!
What do you say? What the hell? What do you say?
Yeah,
What do you say? You fucking fucking picture.
somebody fuck your wife last night!
Yeah, well, you guys are out here, so we got all taken away.
Somebody fuck your wife
Yes, sir. Because you're out here defending the federal. What a fucking good job you're doing.
Somebody fuck your wife
Don't be reminded to have the fucking picture of the outfit. I said, shut up. For the people of Mexico, and shine.
I keep saying I'm going home, but
Yeah, I got the floor.
never get to.
Go back to Washington with the small shit!
Hey, look, guys. This is the queen of my fucking dinosaur. That's fucking great.
Somebody bring your wife last night!
You only know fucking dinosaurs, freedom. This is a little fucking dangerous, aren't they? Are you gonna put them on the fucking terrorist list? Weapons and stuff with force, you fucking gun school.
Somebody bring your wife while you watching the building, you fucking coward!
What is that?
Oh,
like he tried. Huh? He tried to get me. Stand to your fucking side,
Yeah, I was trying to. Get that small thing back to Washington! Get a big thing in our game! Get that small thing back!
Well, it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Somebody fucked your wife last night! She cried like a little rose!
All right.
Can't go in yet, huh? No, they're coming out.
I'll give you guys a little tour of the carnage.
Bye.
Oh, there's still a couple guys.
You go back to your hotel room soon, huh? Go back to your hotel room? Masturbate to get porn and stuff and think about your fucking boyfriend?
Yep, you bet I jumped.
Nice.
Man.
Fucking cool guys using weapons of war on the citizens of the United States of America. There's gonna be a reckoning. We're gonna find out all of your fucking names, and not only will you be out of a fucking job, but how's Guantanamo sound? The fucking place where you put fucking breakdancing people. Yeah, fuck you, fag!
Y'all see me jump? Tell you what, man. Those things are legit. Holy cow. Oh, come on. Earplugs are for children. It's not so much how loud it is. It has some more to do with just like, just so sudden. Oh, I definitely peed a little, I'll be honest. I ain't ashamed. There's a lot of stuff happening out here. So, you know, earlier I was talking about how the donations are helping out with protective equipment, but also a catheter, to be honest, for those impromptu urinating moments. Ooh, adult diapers. Yeah, that'd probably be a little less invasive than the catheter, huh? Look at me going to the extreme. Hanging out with all these extremists and messing with my psyche.
Camera people, out of the way! Move! Press, move, please!
Hey, fuck the fans. We all talk 100%. We all fuck with y'all. Fuck you, fans. Look at your motherfucker.
I will tell you guys that the one thing that's the most interesting about this is that when it, with the feds, the protesters, ow, son of a... Right in the elbow. See? I jinxed myself. You guys called it right. totally jinxed myself when I said that I've gotten a lot of close hits. And, you bet. Right in the elbow, right in the funny bone. It's alright. It's a little tingly. Hopefully the resolution's good enough that I can like slow motion it. Well, cool. Oh, there's a big old white dot on my elbow. Oh, my tennis. Wow. I'm just going to point out that the odds of that actually happening was extremely slim. All right, so the federal cops just went back in the building and the protesters are back at it. So this leads me to what I was talking about before. Before the federal police there said hello to me. I was going to say that these guys are a lot more, the interactions between these protesters and the feds are a lot different than the reactions between Portland police and these guys, because Portland police, like, they run. The protesters run away from Portland police. They run from the feds when the feds actually leave their area, but as long as the feds are inside the fence, these guys don't leave. They don't go anywhere. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put elbow pads on my list of safety equipment. That's gonna leave a bruise. Right on the bone. Like, that aim is impeccable. Earlier there was a guy, like, he's probably a good 50 yards away, shining a laser, maybe 75 yards away, shining a laser. And the tactical border patrol guy, like, he took his aim and he just tagged the guy like 3 times. And I'm like, that's a paintball with a wind, with crosswind. Like, that's some good shooting, Tex. Now I'm even more impressed.
Hey, are you gonna send me those pictures if I call you? I need all of them. I need those pictures.
I was going to ask you again, or ask you something else. So do you think that these guys, when they, start lighting the fires, start throwing the stuff, do you think it takes away from the Black Lives Matter movement? Do you think?
Well, here's the thing. Black Lives Matter, when it comes down to Black Lives Matter, it means that us as black people are standing up for the injustice done against our people and the indigenous people of this country, right? So therefore, the way to stand up is the only way we can stand up is to construct and is the way of organization that they set up. So we do have to be able to put on the suits and be able to go into these courtrooms and speak with diligence and speak with eloquence and able to take over and be able to address the issues. Okay, so I do think a little bit that this takes away. This is a distraction from. It doesn't take away from it. I don't think it takes away from.
This guy's a right winger. I probably wouldn't be on his live stream.
It don't matter. I'm not afraid of anybody. He has no threat towards me. But here's my thing. Whatever you represent, you respect me.
Absolutely.
What's your name?
Robert.
What?
Robert.
Robert, my name is Marcus Evans.
Pleasure.
I do know that the fight is in these local offices with local governments. Okay? When it comes down to equal justice among everybody, it's only going to happen in legislation. I know that. It's only going to happen with voting, legislation, local Congress, local government. I know that's what's going to happen. This right here is a distraction because what the police do. But here's the thing: it actually works for me because the police, all they see is white people out here fucking this shit up.
For sure.
So I've already spoken to police. They've already told me straight up that they've been very impressed with the black and brown community lately because all they see is white people out here shooting bombs and lighting fires. So I'm not really worried about it. I wish it wouldn't happen. That's why I walk my line every night to protect everybody. I'm a man of the people. But I do understand that it is a distraction. Oh, that's gasoline. He tripping. See, look at. Hold on. Look at me. See, he's tripping. Gasoline. What do you? Let's all go home, everybody. Now the protest is over. We're gonna go home like a bunch of bitches. This motherfucker about to throw gasoline at the police house, thinking it's gonna do something. They really think that's gonna do something. They're gonna put that shit out in 10 seconds.
Right.
But they're gonna flood us out in 20.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, for real.
Thank you, Robert. Blessing.
For sure. All right, guys, and now that burn victim John Hacker just came up and doxed me, I'm outie. So thank you all for watching. I'll go ahead and live stream my exit, my departure. But yeah, that's fun. I'm gonna have to have words with that fellow. But he's already, I'm sure, taken my picture and all that. So I'm calling it an evening. Oh no, yeah, dude's total burn victim. I have quite a few videos of him. He's, I mean, I'm not saying that to be mean, but he's used to be a cop watcher, and then he just joined the communist side, and he and I get in a few arguments. He's actually not horrible of a person. He's just kind of an idiot and a douchebag. We've had some conversations, but he really aims for that street cred, trying to get people to like him. So he comes out, and I had another one of my guys filming the George Washington statue coming down over in Northeast Portland, and he came up and he's like, "Hey, there he is, look at him." Totally called him out. He got chased out by like 9 Antifa. So yeah, I will say though that it was kind of nice of him just to come up and talk personally instead of like shouting it. So I'll give him credit for that. But yeah. Oh, you bet. Head on a swivel. Totally. At all times. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all who donated. Gonna get me some elbow pads and a new outfit and a new charging cord, because you know the thing about these guys, which I'm actually gonna do a video on here next day or so about Antifa, is they're very good. They're very organized. Their networking is amazing. And so they'll take a picture of me, anybody and everybody, and they will literally analyze it. Take a picture of your shoes, take a picture of your mask, take a picture of everything you got. And that's how they find you. And of course, with a live stream, well, it's an easier way for them to find you. Have a good night, man.
Hey, you too. Stay safe, brother.
So, I knew it was going to be a risk live streaming tonight, but It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that all you guys got to see it. There's a protest down there. Andy put himself in that situation. He was a little too brave for his own good. Don't get me started on Andy, no. He steals too much footage. A lot of people are out there literally putting their lives on the line and putting themselves in dangerous situations. Getting shot by pepper balls in the arm, in the elbow. And all the streamers on Twitch and all that just stealing our streams. Yeah, it's a problem. Andy sometimes credits the footage. Not all the time. Not even often.
Thank you, PDX Fighter. We appreciate you.
Oh, I don't have time to sit there and look at all of Andy's stuff. I just ignore him. He only uses clips here and there. But when he throws it on Twitter, there's no recourse for anybody. And then it gets millions of views. It's a lot of lost money. But anyway. He did take a beating. No, you're good. Yeah, he definitely did take a beating. I would never take that away from him. It's the Apple Store. Yeah, I've been doing that lately. I have a spinner that I've been putting on my videos and a banner that comes across the bottom to help kind of fix a little bit of that. It's just sometimes, you're just so excited to get the footage out, you're just like, post, render it, put it together, cut it up, put it together, post it. I ain't got time for all that. So yeah, guys, this is Portland. Everything's boarded up. A lot of murals. Some of it's actually pretty cool. Well, see, I used to do this back during the Trump riots. And then YouTube did the purge, kicking all the conservatives off. So did Facebook. So on Facebook, I'm still pretty shadow banned. But on YouTube used to recommend my stuff. 90% of my video views came from YouTube. Then they demonetized me and just like killed me. So then I had to go back and get a 9-to-5 again. Couldn't travel anymore and film, so finally though they monetized me again, and now I'm finally starting to get back in the swing of things. So it's all because of you guys. I'm gonna get me one of those gimbals so you guys don't see all the shaking when I'm walking. These things are pretty cool. It's amazing what they do. I have not been active on Gab. I'm on Parler. I definitely suggest Parler for everybody because it's like Twitter and Facebook had a baby. It's kind of nice. I kind of like it. I like it a lot, actually. I'm not really growing very fast on there, but a buddy of mine, he's like, I don't know what he's doing, how he does it, but he's blowing up. So he retweets some of my stuff and or reparlors, echoes it. It's very cool. Yeah, but I'm Gab, Minds, MeWe. I don't really understand those, so. I'm pretty sure on Parler, I'm still the Common Sense Conservative. On YouTube or on Facebook, I'm the Common Sense Conservative. There's two pages, well, there's multiple pages, but mine actually doesn't show up. So if it doesn't have 530,000 followers, it's not mine. It's the other guys. So nice taking the mask off. I can breathe a little better. BitChute, my videos get put on BitChute, but nothing happens. So I also don't understand BitChute at all. It's a thing. Like, I get called a boomer all the time when I'm really Gen Y. Thank you very much. And but I feel like a boomer sometimes because I'm like, Twitter? I don't understand Twitter. I just don't get it. Instagram? I don't get it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Just kind of wandering around. Thank you all for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that little bell. We are gonna do more lives. Maybe not so many down here because it's a little dangerous, but we are gonna do more lives. Like there's gonna be some more Patriot events showing up. So we're gonna do those lives for sure. And, you know, if we travel, which we should start doing here pretty soon, we'll do some more lives for that. So definitely hit the bell. Thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful evening. And also, check out the tie-dye shirt guy. It's hilarious. I had a great time doing it. Check out that video. And check tomorrow for when I cut this one up for the greatest hits. Night, y'all.